Well, good morning. Welcome back to the tavern and the Oasis. This is my first trip to the Oasis in just over 2 weeks. It's been a while, but this is the first footage of the Oasis with my new camera. So let me know, folks, what you think about this footage, whether it's much better footage, worse, sound-wise, everything, all of that stuff there. We're going to give a tour of the Oasis because it hasn't been toured in a while. It is pretty, wintry dead. Everything's back and nothing's doing really well at the moment. But it's been a really good 2 weeks for me. I've gotten quite a few things done. There'll be a video up, it's probably going to be up before this one gets up, where my granddaughter and I made some Christmas presents. I started to do some more work at the tavern website at theroguestavern.com. Make sure you go check out theroguestavern.com. The membership section is coming. Getting closer to launching the e-store. I've got the first product in there, though you can't buy it yet. But the products are getting entered into the store bit by bit. A whole lot is coming together. It's that winter time where you got to do what you got to do when you can't be out here in the garden doing all the stuff you really want to do. So without much further ado, let's go take a tour of the Oasis and see how it is coming together and what I'm going to try and get accomplished in this weekend. Here for a couple of days. Today is Saturday, December 19th, Saturday, December 19th. And I'm here till Solstice, 21st. I'll be leaving on Solstice. I got work I got to get done late that afternoon, so I got to head back in the morning. Life is what it is. So anyway, let's go take a look and see what we've got cruising around the Oasis. Let's go take a good look-see. It's too bad that doesn't come up where I can actually see it. Okay. Back in the corner over here, as you can see, we have the kiwi all nice and dyed back. Plum tree all back. I got to do a little pruning on that this winter, give it some growth. Greenhouse. Let's go take a look inside the greenhouse with this camera. Things are going along. There's not a lot happening in here at the moment. I tried to grow some lettuce. It grew a couple of little sprouts. Let's go take a look at them. I think I'll just chew it up and try it again. You can see right there, a little bit of growth. Nothing else. I grew some moss in that one. I'm real good at growing moss these days. It's really damp. I've gotten the moisture level down in the greenhouse. It was way too high. It was well oversaturated in here. It was causing me to grow molds and mosses and such, but it's the way life works sometimes. So I'll work this weekend at getting it dried out a bit more. So we got the bed with the kale. Kale's knocked back really quite a ways. I'll let it go another month and then I'm going to chew this bed up. Do it. Got my echinaceas all dormant right now. A couple of screens. Blackberries, still got a few leaves hanging on by their skin. I got to work in some stuff into the tomato beds. As you can see, the tomato trellises are all done. Chamomile all back. I had the trail cams on the garden for the last couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes. The other tomato bed with the trellis on it. Got to work that one, work some stuff into the soil, and then cover it with the straw for the rest of the winter. Looks like I still have some celery down here. Let's see how this zoom works. Let's zoom right in on it. I always wanted to see how that worked. Oh, I'm on manual focus. That's a problem. That's a problem. Let's see if the autofocus is going to take up. Where's the autofocus button at again? No, that's not it. I have an autofocus button on this camera. I'm still figuring out all the bits and pieces this camera can do. And it looks like I've got, there we go. Let's lower the, we've got some focusing issues now. Massive focusing issues. There we go. Nope. Well, I can manually focus it in place. Let's see here. I'll take the glasses off because I've already set the diopter for it. There we go. Let's try the autofocus again. There's a button here that causes it to autofocus. Oh, I paused it. How about that? I can pause it while it's recording. Autofocus. Come on, focus for me, baby. Focus. You're not focusing. I know you're not focusing. Alright, well, let's start this thing again. Okay, we're back. Let the autofocus start working for me. Zoom in. Fire pit. It's a little wet, damp. Let's go wander over this way. Here are a couple birds. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. Where's he at? Nope. How about we look at making noise. Looks like the leeks are doing really well. I got no signs of deer having been in here. The raspberries are almost completely died back now. I got to prune them up a little for next year. Lettuce batch is tied. I took a bunch of it home with me. It didn't come back, so it's dead. The onions, though, the Walla Wallas are still growing. They'll sit there for the winter now, and then they'll wait until next spring to where they'll start growing out real quick. I got to clean up the mess over here. I got to put these in. Looks like I'll get myself a little bit more mustard before the winter's done. Cauliflower, well, it didn't do so well. Let's zoom in on that and take a look. Ah, there we go. There's the button for the autofocus. Found it. Yeah, so we'll zoom right back out on that. Whoops, that's zooming in too far. Zoom it out. Zoom it out. This will be pretty neat. I am going to have some Brussels sprouts though. Let's take a good look at those. Look down those Brussels sprouts. Let's zoom in and see if we can get the autofocus to work. Come on. I know you work. Alright, well, maybe not. It worked once. So, and the carrots. I think I'll harvest what's left in here. Take them in and do them up. The radishes, there may or may not be some good ones there, so I'll harvest them up. On the whole, it is just a quiet winter at the Oasis. So we can see what we've got here, everything that's going on. And let's see, what do we got? No, can't change that. So this footage may or may not be real good. We'll find out when I go to pull it all together later. Let's take a look in Frog Hollow and see how he's doing down there. There we go. See, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hard to say. We're going to pull in. So that's all we got from the Oasis right now. And we'll have some fun. I'll record a few things and see how it goes. All right, check.
Oh baby, won't you come and hold my hand? Kick off your shoes and we'll walk the golden sands, while drinking coconut rum. Your company's been so much fun, down to the beach where the sand meets the setting sun. Drinking coconut rum, your company's been so much fun, down to the beach where the sand meets the setting sun. Oh, maybe you'll stay, not choose to go. There's much more to this, and darling, I want you to know. Drinking coconut rum, your company's been so much fun, down to the beach where the surf meets the setting sun. While drinking coconut rum, your company's been so much fun, down to the beach where the surf meets the setting sun. Down to the beach where the surf meets the setting sun. Way down at the beach where the sand meets the setting sun.